All right, you guys, I first of all have to apologize for taking so long to put this thing together. The horse show's been crazy and lots of stuff going on, and I suck and I'm a procrastinator, and that's just that. So I wrote down a bunch of questions and stuff again, and I'm just going to jump right into it, okay? First of all, Wesley Williams, I just have to let him know and his sister know, whatever. I totally watched the vanishing video, and it was awesome. You totally vanished. I don't understand how you did that. Magic scares me and is awesome all at the same time. So, Wesley Williams, vanishing video, I totally watched it. Sister, get off his back, okay? Alright, good. Let's go. Okay, so questions. I took some questions from Facebook, and I also took a bunch of stuff from Twitter. So hopefully this won't take forever. But I wanted to answer your stuff. And also, I just have to warn you that sometimes I say things without thinking. So if at times I'm a little inappropriate or I cuss or something, I apologize in advance. If you don't want any of that stuff, you should probably. Okay, so we'll just start then. Okay. Nadine Khan from Facebook says, who is your BFF from the cast? And I'd say I'm really good friends with everybody, but probably my two best friends from the cast, as it stands right now, would be Miley and Moises. Those are the two that I've hung out with the most since the show wrapped. I've seen Emily once, and I've talked to Mitch a couple of times, but they've been really busy, so I feel like right now I connect a little bit more with Moises and Miley, and we're the ones that hang out together. So there's that. Yeah. Chelsea Simone Burke, if you could combine two animals into one pet, what would those two animals be? I have no idea. That's an awesome question. I would say probably, I don't know. I don't even have a good answer for that. Two animals, like a dolphin and a dog, so you could swim with it and stuff. I don't even know. That's a crazy question. I don't have a good answer for it. Sorry. Kevin Martin, how do you feel about LeBron James going to the Heat? I would say that I think this is outrage. I am so crazy out of my mind over this thing. I think I just want to, and the whole, but other than that, it's not a big deal. It's fine. It's cool. He's not going to win a championship in Miami. I'm just saying that now, but okay, that's it. Let's see. Brooke McMaster wants me to tell you about my puppy, and then are those my horses that are competing? Yeah, I have 3 horses that are competing at the U.S. Nationals half Arabian horse show here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing here. And then my puppy, his name's Andy. He's an Australian Shepherd, like 2.5 years old. He's one of those tricolors, black, white, and brown. He's like super smart, a little lazy, doesn't really fetch or anything like that, but he's cool. Like, he's my buddy. He goes everywhere with me, so, I don't know. I've been thinking about starting his own Twitter so you can see what's going on with him too. I don't know. Let's see. Honey Vinny wants to know, do you want fame or comfort of life? Comfort of life, I guess. I don't know. I don't, like, act or whatever to try to be famous. Like, being famous isn't really the goal. I'm really excited that a lot of people like Hannah Montana, and hopefully people will watch me in whatever I do after the show. But it's not really about being famous for the sake of being famous. I just want to make a good living and be able to act goofy, for a job. And if I can avoid ever getting a real job, then that's the goal. So that's sort of the reasoning behind the acting thing. Janet Hobbs, have you ever been a victim of bullying? Yeah, absolutely. The whole time I was growing up, I feel like there was always somebody who was picking on me. I'm not the biggest guy in the world. I always sort of look young for my age. I'm pretty smart, so I was always in the smart kid classes, did things like drama. And so there was always people that were going to pick on me for that. Didn't grow up with very much money, had sort of a big family. We did the best we could, but there's people that'll make fun of you if your shoes are a little ratty or you don't have designer jeans, and I had ratty shoes and I didn't have designer jeans, and so there was always people that picked on me for those things. But I had good friends, and my parents were there to support me, and I knew the things that I liked to do and the things I was good at, so those were the things that I focused on. But absolutely, bullying is a big deal, and it's something to be aware of, and we should all try to make it stop, because that would be awesome. Okay, Emma Duffy, one place you would love to live in the world. I don't know if there's a specific place I'd actually want to live. I'm fine wherever I'm at, but I love to travel, so I would like to visit just about every place in the world. I don't know if there's a place that I would want to live. Los Angeles is cool. It's dirty. The traffic is awful. There's a lot of weirdos, but there's lots of stuff to do, and it's the only place you can live if you want to be an actor, like in film and television, for the most part. So... yeah, so I would live just about any place. I would love to visit every place, if that makes sense. Ariana Grande wants to know, how are Emily, Miley, and Mitch different? I mean, they all have their own distinct personalities. I think maybe Miley is probably the goofiest of all of them. Mitch can be really, really funny when he wants to, and Emily's probably the one that takes things the most serious. She's pretty focused, like, career-wise, like in a serious manner, and we all sort of goof around and sort of play, and Emily's just a little bit more serious, I think, than the rest of the cast, and then the other big difference is Mitch is a boy, and then the other two are girls, so that's sort of the big difference, in case you care. Himanshu Verma, and I'm butchering all these names, and I apologize, but I don't even know if these are your real names anyway, so. Himanshu Verma, do you like to sing, and then who's your best friend right now? I do like to sing sometimes, especially on long road trips. I'll sing to keep myself awake, but I'm awful at it. Nobody would ever, like, pay to listen to me sing. It's not a... I'm good at, like, character singing stuff, if the point is to be goofy. I like doing that, but, nobody's going to go to a concert for this guy. It's not going to happen. And then my best friend in the whole entire world is this dude named Jamie Green. His nickname is Danger. Jamie Danger Green. And he's in Montana. And the dude is hilarious, and he's just a good friend. Anytime I got any problems, he's the guy that I go to. So, Jamie Green. Rakin Kushikova. Yeah, I'm awful at this. Do you enjoy your sushi with Miley? Yeah, I like sushi with anybody, but the company was nice. I'm a huge sushi fan. I'll eat it anytime, anywhere. So, Celine Demercy, can I have Mitchell's phone number? The answer is yes. It is. And there you go. No, you actually can't have his phone number. He'd be so mad. Well, I don't know. It depends. Are you hot? No, I'm just kidding. I think he has a girlfriend, so I don't... I'm going to move on now. Let's see. Lily Donati, what do you think of Tammin Sursock, and is she hot? Tammin is the girl that plays my girlfriend this last year on Hannah Montana. She's from Australia. I think she's beautiful. I think she's really funny. I think probably my favorite part about her on the show is the fact that she's a pretty girl, but she's totally willing to act goofy. And that's something that you don't find very often. It's sort of a Cameron Diaz-like quality. Somebody who could just be gorgeous and stuck up if they wanted to be, but she's just cool and down to earth and loves hanging out and joking around. And Tammin's awesome. She was one of my favorite additions to this last season of Hannah Montana. I thought she was a really valuable part of the last season, so she was very cool. Let's see. Reedy Anna? I don't know. What was your status in high school, and would it be the same now if you went back and were in high school now? I don't know if I really had a status. Like, some people thought I was cool, some people thought I was a total tool, and I think that's true. I think for some people I'm cool, and for other people I'm a total knob. I'm like, just a dork. And I think if I went back to high school now, it would probably be the exact same. Being on Hannah, I think there are some people that would think that's a really cool thing, and that it's exciting, and I get to know Miley and, meet interesting people and all that stuff. But then there's other people that would be jealous or think that I'm stupid or, whatever, and they'd want to bully me because of it, and that's just life. There's always people that will support you, and then there's people that will think that you suck, and whatever. Some days I'm awesome, some days I suck. So they're right. Who knows? But I think it would actually probably be really similar now as before.